What's up, guys? How we doing? Today we got a brand new roadmap for upcoming content to Star Wars Battlefront 2, as well as patch notes for tomorrow's hotfix for the game. Let's get into it. First and foremost, though, I just want to mention that both EA Star Wars and Ben Walk over on Twitter has gone to announce that the roadmap that we currently have right now, which I'm about to get into, is not set in stone. That anything could be added at any time or whatnot. Like the ARC Trooper and the Commando Droid originally were not on the roadmap for upcoming content for Battlefront 2, so just keep that in mind. But anyways, here's the roadmap. In April, we have a brand new location for Capital Supremacy. For May, we also have another brand new location for Capital Supremacy, and then Heroes vs. Villains is getting a core mechanics rework, so that should be pretty interesting. And then lastly, for June, we have an additional location coming to Capital Supremacy. Now, originally, when I first saw this roadmap, I was a little bummed out that there wasn't anything more than this, especially on the Heroes side. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still looking forward to the new maps for Capital Supremacy and then the new changes to Heroes vs. Villains, but still, I was kind of expecting at least maybe one hero towards maybe June or something, I don't know, but who knows, maybe we'll be surprised. Like we saw with the ARC Troopers and the Droid Commandos, anything can happen. Next up, let's get into the patch notes for tomorrow's hotfix. So first up, we have added failsafe scripts to reduce the chances of unreactive spawning when transitioning between ground and capital ship phases in Capital Supremacy. Additional server logging has been implemented to further diagnose spawning issues. Next up, we have added tentative fixes for online AI causing server crashes on Capital Supremacy. Fixed a rendering issue that would occasionally cause the client to crash. So these three fixes sound good. I mean, hopefully it reduces all the bugs when it comes to like game modes crashing or just not being able to spawn in, because I've gotten that a good amount, especially on PC, so I'm sure you guys could relate to that on consoles and whatnot, so hopefully this does some improvements. Next up, we have some changes for Anakin's abilities. Now, I'm kind of bummed that Anakin's getting nerfed a little bit, but I mean, it's understandable because he's very good in this game, but I'm just saying that I'm bummed just because I thought it was pretty fun to have the Chosen One overpowered. But anyways, it is what it is. We have balanced damage and cooldown values for Anakin's abilities. Reduced retribution choke damage from 86 to 75 points per second. Reduced retribution push damage, 80 to 75 points per second. Reduced passionate strike first damage, 50 to 40. Reduced passionate strike last damage, 150 to 130. Increased passionate strike cooldown from 12 to 13 seconds. And then reduced heroic might base damage from 100 to 70. So yeah, I would say those changes are pretty significant, but we will have to wait and see how he plays tomorrow when these changes get implemented. Next up, we have balanced damage values for infiltrator weapons. Lowered power blast damage from 150 to 140 to prevent one-hit kills against officer, assault, and specialist classes. The E5's end damage has been raised from 21 to 30 to increase the weapon's effective range. That one I'm especially excited for just because I felt like that weapon was really underpowered for the Droid Commando. Moving on from the Infiltrator class, we have an issue that's fixed where players who join an ongoing match would occasionally get no audio during the boarding cinematic in Capital Supremacy. Fixed an issue that would prevent the ARC Trooper from gaining progress when playing Phase 1 maps, Camino, Geonosis, Strip Hive. Fixed an issue where Darth Maul's choke hold ability would occasionally be inaccurately activated from a distance when being used around the same time as another hero's ability. Fixed an issue that prevented players from completing the scoped achievement when playing as a specialist when fulfilling the criteria against AI on Capital Supremacy. Fixed an issue where Rey and Finn's ability UI for the insight and uncover abilities would not always be entirely visible. Revised the ping color of the ARC Trooper's helmet scanner ability for consistency. This one's intriguing to me. I want to see how this change looks visually. And then lastly, we have fixed an issue where Geonosians would occasionally be seen flying through the ground on Geonosis Pipeline Junction West. So yeah, that's a decent amount of changes, nothing too drastic, but I'm really interested to see how the Anakin changes how he plays moving forward. I'm really hoping that the bugs for spawning in and just game crashes will be fixed in this hotfix. And then I'm looking forward to the raised E5 end damage for the Commando's weapon. That's going to be cool, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. What do you guys think about the roadmap? You think more stuff could be added to it? I'm hoping for it. What do you guys also think of the patch notes? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. Drop a like down below, hit that subscribe button, join the ever-growing table of elements. We're just about to pass 2,200 guys. Let's hit that. But until next time, I'll be signing off. KrypticElement, out here. See you guys.